Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And in today's session, we are going to deal with time and work. As of a time and work is concerned, it's a very easy topic, and I have seen many people making heavy calculations and feeling it's a great burden. So, in order to get rid out of this, I have made a online video regarding time and work uh, without using pen and paper. An oral method. It's a very easy approach. One can tackle very easily. Before this, before starting the session, I would like to go with an example. If a boy can get a pen for 10 rupees, he can get 10 pens for 100 rupees. Agree with this? Okay. If 10 people can make a piece of work in 10 days, one can do it in 100 days, not in one day. If you are done with this, if you can understand this, you are done with 50% of time and work. Trust me. Moving on to example one, uh, A can do a piece of job in 8 hours and B can do a piece of job in 10 hours. If you consider a common multiple, let us take 40. If you consider 40 hours, A can produce 5 units and B can produce 4 units. 4 plus 5, 9 units. So together they can produce 9 units within 40 hours. So in order to produce 1 unit, they'll take 40 by 9 hours. Done with this? Okay. Now you go on to second example. A and B together can do a piece of job in 4 days. A alone can do it in 12 days. So if A and B can do it in 4 days, in 12 days they can produce 3 units. So 3 units is produced by A and B together and 1 unit is done by A alone. So the remaining 2 units are done by B within these 12 days. So he will take 12 days to produce 2 units. That means in order to produce 1 unit, he will take 6 days. That's your answer. Example 3. A can do a piece of work in 9 days, 7 days, 9 hours each, and B can do 6 days, 7 hours each. How long will they take to do together 8 2 by 5 hours a day? Let us calculate time taken for A and time taken for B. 7 9s are 63, 6 7s are 42. 63 hours for A and 42 hours for B. LCM is 126. 7 and 9, 7 and 3 are common in both, and remaining 3 in A and 2 in B. So 126 is your LCM. If you consider 126 by 63, that means 2 units, and 126 by 42, that means 3 units. 2 units by A and 3 units by B. So togetherly they can complete 5 units within 126 hours. So in order to make 1 unit, they will take 126 by 5 hours. So what if they work for 8 2 by 5 days? 8 5 are 40, 40 plus 2 42, 42 by 5 days. Sorry, 42 by 5 hours a day. So the total work is 126 by 5 hours, and every day they'll work for 42 by 5 days. So 5 gets cancelled out. 126 by 42, that is 3 days per unit. So to make 1 unit, they'll take 3 days. Next, example 4. A and B can do a piece of work in 18 days. B and C can do a piece of work in 24 days. C and A can do a piece of work in 36 days. Uh, LCM of 18 and 36 is 36, okay. LCM of 24 and 36. 24 can be written as 12 into 2 and 36 can be written as 12 into 3. So LCM of 36 and 24 is 12 into 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6, 6 12s are 72. So if you consider 72 days, AB can produce 4 units, BC can produce 3 units, CA can produce 2 units, because 120 72 by 18 is 4, 72 by 24 is 3, 72 by 36 is 2. So 4 plus 3 plus 2, 9 units. 9 units can be done 9 units can be done by 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's within 72 days. So 9 units, they can make 9 units in 72 days. So 1 unit in 8 days. Okay, but this 1 unit is manufactured by 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's in 8 days. If the same unit is manufactured by 1A, 1B, 1C, they will take 16 units. Double. Double the time period, because half the men, double the time period. What the work remains constant here. So A, A, B, C together can do a piece of work in 16 days. Now consider the question: A and B can do a piece of work in 18 days. A, B, C can do it in uh, A, B, C can do it in 16 days. 16 can be written as 2 into 8. 18 can be written as 2 into 9. 8 and 9 are co-primes. Put it aside. Now LCM of 18 and 16 is 18 to 9 into 2. That is 144. If you consider 144 days, A and B together can produce 8 units, whereas A, B, C can produce 144 by 16, that is 9 units. 9 units can be produced by ABC and 8 units can be produced by AB. So that remaining 1 unit is produced by C within 144 days. So to make one product, to make 1 unit, C will take 144 days. Similarly, if you consider 144 days, 144 days, 9 products can be manufactured by ABC. Uh, BC can take 24 hours to produce 1 unit. uh, 24 24 5s are 24 sorry 24 5s are 120, 24 6s are 144. 144. So 6 units can be manufactured by B and C. Remaining 9 units can be manufactured by ABC. So A can produce 3 units additionally. So sorry, 3 units can be manufactured by A within 40. Sorry, 3 units can be manufactured by A in 144 days. So 144 by 3. 144 can be written as 150 minus 6. 150 minus 6 by 3. 150 by 3, that is 50. 6 by 3, that is 2. 50 minus 2, that is 48. A can produce 40. A can produce a unit within 48 days. And A, we are done with A, C, and who's left? B. Yeah, B. A and ABC can make 9 units within 144 days. Uh, AC can produce 36 units per day. That means in 144 days they can produce 4 units. 4 units can be 4 units can be done by A and C within 144 days, and if B works with him in the same 144 days, he will make additional 5 units. So these 5 units are done by B within 144 days. To make 1 unit, he will take 144 by 5 days time, which is 28 4 by 5 days. Done with this? Now moving upon to example 5. A takes A is twice as good as a work as B. A does as good as a workman as B. So here the working efficiency are 2 is to 1 ratio. So within a limited time, if A produces 1 unit, B will produce 2 units. So I can remove A and I can place 2B. So 3B can do it in 18 days. 1B 1B will take twice 1B will take 18 threes are 54. 1B, if 3B persons can do it in 18 days, 1B can do it alone in 54 days. That's what. But here they are asking efficiency of A. Sorry, how much time can be taken by A? As earlier I said you, in the question it was mentioned working efficiency are 2 is to 1 ratio. So here B will take 54 days. That means A will take half time of B. That is 27 days. Just an oral. It's a purely oral approach. We can do this. Well, moving on to question number 6. A can do a certain job in 12 days, B is 60% more efficient than A. How many days does he can do it alone? Okay. um, Velocity equal to distance by time. In the similar way, efficiency equal to total work by total time taken. So so correlate this. Here efficiency is inversely proportional to total time taken. Efficiency of A by efficiency of B equal to time taken of B by time taken of A. That's it. So 100 by 160 equal to x by 12. 1200 by 16, that means 1200 by 160, that means 00 gets cancelled, and 120 by 16, 16 sevens are 112, and we have 8 pending, and this 8 is half of 16, so half, 7 plus half, 7.5 days, or 7.05 7.5 days. That's it. Moving on to example 7. A can do a piece of work in 80 days. Okay, he works for 10 days. Okay. If he works for 80 days, he can complete 100% of work. But he works for 10 days, he will complete 1 by 8 part of work. Okay. Then B has to finish it in the remaining 40 days. Okay. A had completed 1/8 part of the work, and still there is a pending of 7 by 8 part of work. And this 7 by 8 has to be carried out by B within 42 days. So break this for 42 into 7 parts. That means each part is 6. So 1 by 8 equal to 6, one part equal to 48 days. So B can do it in 48 days, A can do it in 80 days. 48, consider a number 48, and 48, A can do it in 80 days, B can do it in 48 days. So 480, 240, consider 240. 240 is divisible by 80. Okay. A can produce 3 units in 248 days. Sorry, 240 days. A can produce 3 units in 240 days, and B can produce 5 units in 240 days. That means 8 units in 240 days. So to produce 1 unit, they will take 240 by 8. That means 30 units. That's it. Well, moving on to question number 8. A and B undertake a piece of job of work for 600 rupees. A can do it alone in 6 days, and B can do alone in 8 days. With the help of C, they can finish in 3 days. Find each share. Okay. A and B, A can do it in 6 days, B can do it in 8 days. If you consider 48 days, A can produce 8 units and B can produce 6 units. That means within 48 days, 14 units were produced by both A and B togetherly. So 7 units can be produced within 24 days by both A and B. With the help of C, they can make a unit in 3 days. That means if they can make 1 unit in 3 days, they can make 8 units in 24 days. So if C is absent, they can make 7 units in 24 days, and if C is present, they can make 8 units in 24 days. That means that remaining 1 unit is carried out by C during these 24 days. As efficiency is inversely proportional to time taken, we have to share this amount based on their efficiency, based upon their skill. The more the people are being skilled, the more we pay. In the similar way, uh, now taking upon their efficiency ratios, or inverse ratio of inversely to the time period. So time period of A is 6 days, B is 8 days, and C is 24 days. So the ratios are their shares are in the ratio of 1 by 6 is to 1 by 8 is to 1 by 24. Multiplying with 24, we get 4 is to 3 is to 1. So if you look at the ratio, 4 is to 3 is to 1. So 3 plus 1 equal to 4. That means that entire amount has to be divided in between half to A and the other half to both in between B and C. So here the total amount was 600. 600 half amount has to be given to A. That means 300 was given to A, and the pending 300 it has to be given in between B and C. So once again, if you look here, they are total there are 4 units. One unit is for C, and the other 3 units are for B. So making 300 into 4 parts. Uh, 300 150 75. 75 is one part. This one part is given to C. So 4 minus 1 3. These three parts are left. So 300 minus 75 225. These are the 3 parts. So A share is 300, B share is 225, and C share is 75. That's it. Example 9. A and B working separately can do a piece of work in 9 days and 12 days. Okay. If they are working alternatively, who will start? A will start at first. How many days the work will be completed? Okay. Uh, first day, first day A will work, and second day B will work, and the other day, third day A will work, and fourth day B will work, so on. So let us consider 2 days as one set. So first day A will work, and the other day B will work. So togetherly, in 2 days, togetherly A and B are working together. So the numbers are 9 and 12. A can make a unit in 9 days, and B can make a unit in 12 days. So 9 4s are 36. If we consider 36 days, A can make 4 units and B can make 3 units. So 7 units in 36 days. 7 units in 36 days. So for 7 units in 36 days, that means for every 2 days, 7 by 36th part of the work has been completed. Now consider several multiples which are just below than 36. 7 6 are 42, that is above than 36, neglected. 7 5 is 35. Now 35 by 36, that means five sets have been completed. That means 10 days have been completed. Still 1 by 36 part of the work is remaining. If A can do a piece of work in 9 days, that means every day 1 by 9 part, he will do 1 by 9 part of his work. So if he has to do 1 by 36 part of the work, he will do 1 by 4th of the day of his working day. So five sets, that means 10 days plus other quarter, other 1 by 4th working day will be done by A. So total 10 and 10 1 by 4 days. That's it. Next, moving on to example 10. 45 man can do a piece of work in 16 days. 6 days after they started working, 30 more men joined with them. Okay, 30 more men joined them. How many days they will do to complete the task? Okay. Here the worth of work or the amount of work will remain constant. If there are 45 people and they can do it in 16 days, so 45 into 16 is 2 power 4. So 45 into 290, 180, 360 and 720. So if one man can do, he has to perform it for 720 days. So his every day, his 1 day work contribution will be 1 by 720. If 45 people are working for 6 days, so 45 into 6, 45 into 290, 93s are 270. So 270 efficiency of 270 days, sorry, 270 into 1 by 720, that is one man's efficiency. That much amount of work has been completed yet so far. 270 by 720 work has been completed. That means 0 0 gets cancelled out, 9 threes are 9 eights are, so 3 by 8 amount of work has been completed. Still 5 by 8 is pending, and this so now one 75 after 6 days 30 more men join with them. So that 45 plus 30, that is 75. One man's efficiency is 1 by 20. 75 man, the group's efficiency will be 75 by 720. Now, as I told you earlier, velocity equal to distance by time. In the similar way, efficiency equal to uh, total work by total time taken. So here the group's efficiency is 75 by 720, and the work is 5 by 8 pending work. The pending work is 5 by 8, so the time taken will be 5 by 8 by 75 by 720. So 5 by 8 into 720 by 75. 5 ones are 5 15s are 15 15 48s are 48 divided by 6, sorry, 48 divided by 8, that is 6 days. 6 days, that's it. Example 11. 2 men and 3 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days, and 3 men and 2 boys can do a piece of work in 8 days. So if you look at the question, the total number of people remains constant. 2 plus 2 men and 3 boys, total 5 people, and 3 men and 2 boys, total 5 people. So if the men are increasing, the time period goes on decreasing. This from this we can understand that men are highly skilled than boys. So let men equal to x times the boys, x time powerful, x time efficient than boys. So here both in both the cases, all the people are doing one job. We get one unit in both case 1 as well as case 2. So here the worth of work remains constant. So 2x plus 3 2x plus 3 number of boys into 10 days, number of people with the same efficiency into time period remain equal. That is what I can say as worth of work or amount of work. It is constant in both the cases. 2x plus 3 into 10 equal to 3x plus 2 into 8. 8 3s are 24x, and 10 2s are 20x. So we have 4x on the right hand side, 3 10s are 30, 8 2s are 16, so 14 on the left hand side. So 2x equal to 7. From this I can conclude skill of 2 men is equal to 7 boys. So one man, if one man can produce 3.5 units, then a boy will produce only 1 unit. So here how many days 2 men and 1 boy can do a piece of work? 2 men, let us convert everything into boys. 2 men means 2 men says that there are 8 boys. 2 men means 7 boys and 1 more boy, so 8 boys in total. If you calculate the amount of work, that means 2 men means 7 boys and 3 boys, total 10 boys. 10 tens are 100 days worth of work has to be done. So 100 days worth of work has to be done, and still there are 8 boys. So 100 by 8, that is 150, 25 by 2. 25 by 2, that is 12 and a half days. So if they are 12 men and 1 boy can do a piece of work, they can do it in 12 and a half days.